5, 4.
Howdy, folks, and welcome to episode 238. Excuse me, music that inspires. We're going to be talking about when we listen to music, what gets the juices flowing, what gets us to want to play the games, and what games do we want to play when we hear that music. But first, do have to make a mention of Wiley Games. They've got a 20% discount off all of their sci-fi stuff. So if you don't have Galactic Heroes yet, you don't have Starfighters yet, you don't have um, the Victorian sci-fi book, The Amazing Adventures in the Age of Steam, now is a great time to head over there. 20% off until January 31st at midnight Central Standard Time US. If you are part of their my mind's blanking. If you're part of their email thing, you should have received an email today talking about what it takes to start gaming with Fistful of Lead. You'll know that you just need the rule book, 10 to 12 miniatures, a deck of cards, tape measure, and some dice, D8s, D10s, and D12s, and some imagination. Because honestly, and Jay will say this, if you've got enough imagination, you only need the core rule book. Everything else can be done. The only reason why he makes all of the different not factions, but all the different types of books is because people keep asking for them and want to throw money at him. So go ahead and throw some money at him, get your 20% discount, and call it good. Head on over to wiley-games.com for your 20% off. Charles was in early 25 minutes ago. He'll be right back. He's got to make a quick video. Hurry back, Charles. And Telemachus is in the house. He says, "Greetings, O2 eaters." I'm not much for eating my oxygen, but okay, I guess. So, Hizzy Cat's in the house. Up. So our San Diego crowd is here. How you doing, guys? I know y'all are doing much better weather-wise than we are. It was the temperature was stupid ass cold this morning. Um, Slightly better than yesterday, and we still have snow on the ground. Snow sucks, by the way. So, Mr. Reese, how are you doing?
Cold, as you said. Things on the ranch are iced over, snowed over, frosted over, and frozen over.
So, if you had bison there, would you have to shovel off the buffalo?
Probably.
Oh. Anywho, yeah, if I heard that song, I'd be thinking about playing Wild West games. Have you gotten much hobbying done as of late?
Not lately. Too
Okay.
much going on this front. I have been painting a little bit of VC, but since my knee injury, things have been a little bit more difficult. So,
Yeah. Yeah. So we got Chris Long in the house. He's saying hey ho, and Charles is punching Italy 43 counters. Very cool. Very cool. Um, I finally got my dice to print. I know it's not showing up very. There we go. Finally got my dice to print. These are my Star Trek uh, D20s. I was having problems with them. I spent all weekend wrestling with these stupid things. They would print the supports, but they wouldn't print the dies themselves. I finally switched the slicer, and boom, it worked. I don't know the exact same file. I changed nothing on it. So yeah, there you have it. I got a set of 5 blue iridescent kind of. I don't know if it shows up real well on the screen, but they're kind of iridescent. I've got this. I've got the clear or the translucent ABS like uh, resin, and Donna's got some of this powder that she uses. Good Lord. That she uses for her 2-step resin casting. She does. And I wanted to see how well it worked. I might have put, I mean, I like the color, um, but it doesn't, uh, the light has to hit it just right for it to shimmer properly. So I might have put a little too much. I might try putting a little more translucent in. This is what it looks like with it in there. So I might go um, a little less powder or a little more of the resin to see what happens. But it's I mean it works pretty well. Um, it's a great way to get different colors for your stuff. I've also got some green ones here. I haven't pulled them off the build plate yet, and cleaned them, but here's some green ones. I thought those looked kind of cool. God, okay.
They look
This
like
is
shield
obnoxious.
generators.
Yeah, they do. They really do. Hold on one second. Let me turn my background off. Okay, so that background is up here, I think. Background. No. The background is over here. Odd. Again, guys, I'm still trying to figure out this new software that I'm using, so my apologies. I've got no idea what's going on at this point. All right, anyway. Now, good Lord. I wonder, hold on. I wonder if I do this. Camera. No. Oh, virtual background maybe? There we go. Hey, there we go. You can see the mess that is my what is essentially studio apartment. So there you go. So I got that green, but this one here had a really weird failure on it, and I don't know what the hell is going on with that. But anyway, it's working now. Welcome, McMurray. How are you, sir? Hold on, you are muted.
We can see your icon moving.
Hello, can you hear me?
There you go.
Hear you now.
Now
What you printing, buddy?
D20s
Oh shit!
for my Star Trek Adventures RPG game.
Oh boy!
Yep. So, how are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad.
Good to hear.
The organization
Um,
continues.
Jeffy wants to know if you're freezing there, Razorback.
No, I'm all right. I've got a little space heater going on.
There you go.
So,
Hell yeah, dude.
Nord's in the house. He says, "Hey lads, how goes it with you gents? Going well?"
We're doing well.
Yeah.
honestly,
So
it's warmer in here than it was in my truck this morning. So
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
not a bad thing at all. So the topic tonight is what when we hear songs or pieces of music, what gets us wanting to play a game, what time period, what, that type of thing. I mean, there's the obvious stuff out there. CCR, anytime you hear CCR, you immediately think of PBRs in the Delta or, you know, doing doing SOG work, that type of stuff. Of course, anytime I hear a Star Wars piece, like the Imperial March, I'm immediately wanting to grab some stormtroopers and throw them onto the table. But there are some others out there. There's other pieces of music out there that might not immediately come to mind as, hey, that makes me want to play a game until you actually hear it. So I'm, kind of casting it out to everybody. What what kind of songs when y'all hear something get you to want to play a game? So, one of the ones that gets me every time is definitely when I hear Holst the planets, especially Mars. I definitely want to get some Starship, whether it's Star Wars, Star Trek, generic, or Battlestar Galactica or whatever. I want to get some space combat going when I hear Mars or Jupiter. Not so much Venus, but you know
Are
some
these
of
all
the heavier hitting
songs?
ones.
hmm
Yeah, you've
Oh,
never heard you've heard Holst. You've heard of Mars by Holst.
I have no idea.
Guaranteed you have.
Okay.
Um, so let's see here. Looking at what Scalagram wants, some 000 steel wool will buff those D20s to a heck of a shine, or 2 coats of a gloss varnish. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I've got to get the numbers inked in, and then I think some steel wool and then some gloss varnish will do the trick.
Dang.
Hope he's okay.
He's good. I'll be doing the same thing in a minute here once I've been talking for a second. I don't know. I don't like. I can't necessarily say that I ever heard a piece of music and thought, "Man, I need a war game." Um, like there's, you know what I mean. There's certainly. I mean, I've played music while playing war games. Like that's certainly a thing. Like I've brought soundtracks to war games.
Oh
You
God!
don't just hear the gladiator theme and go, "Man, I need to get some Arena of Blood in."
I don't even know what the. I could like off the top of my head. I can't think of the theme music to Gladiator.
No worries.
Fair
Um,
enough.
like there's always March of the Gladiators, but that is different. That's a fun song.
Right.
Like that makes me think of Barnum Bailey.
I hear that when certain wargamers walk into the convention.
Correct. I mean, yes. That's kind of
Well,
my point. Is that makes me think of wargaming related topics, but not war games. Although I have
to
played that before when it came. We were playing a. Oh God. we're playing a naval game, and old boy was way too. He just had no idea what he was doing, and we were trying to help. We're playing an Asia Sale game, and it's one of those like, dude, it's not like this isn't that hard. We're trying to help you. I know what I'm doing. Okay, like, okay, and what do you know? He didn't, right? So like, it comes to, and he's going to do this grand sweeping maneuver, and we're all standing there like, dude, you're gonna get caught in irons. Like, you're gonna put your bowsprit straight into the wind, and because he's trying to catch like up ahead of this line, but he's got to cross, excuse me, in front of the wind to do it, right? And it's like, dude, this isn't gonna like, buddy, this isn't gonna work. And it was irritating because I put this whole game together and I brought it all, and he's just getting ready to fuck it up, and he's kind of a moody guy in the like if it doesn't do well, but he's also kind of a dick. But he showed up to play the game, so it was kind of one of those, well, okay, it's a club game.
And here I was thinking about, you were talking about me in the bar at J3.
No, no, just it was so like he's doing this whole thing right, and then it comes to be the turn right where he's going to do this grand maneuver, and so played fucking March of the
Lost ya.
Gladiators as he's trying
You're
to
muted
bring
somehow.
his ships
Yeah.
across the wind. Gets his first one locked up in iron.
Mr. McMurray.
I can hear him fine. Now I lost him.
Well, when he figures out what's going on,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
nope, still can't hear you.
I can.
Can everybody? Can the texter hear me? Hi, Ashley. I guess they can't hear me. I'm gonna jump back off and back on, Reese.
Sounds good.
Oh, never mind. Jeff can hear me. Nor can hear. All right, cool. Yeah. So he's coming across the wind, right? Like he's not trying to like tack. He's trying to come up and legitimately cut across like the front to try and cross the T in the front, right? Which is one of those like, this is a bad idea if you're going into the wind across the T in front of ships, because odds are they're going to smash straight in the side of you. Either way, long story short, he starts going. First one, fuck, gets caught in irons. Go figure. And you know, and he gets his second ship. He puts it a little far further up, gets caught in irons, quite literally directly in front or directly mashed by his previous ship. And then he does the third ship in his squadron, does the same fucking thing, right? And so we're doing this whole thing. He's doing this, he's doing this, he's doing this. All right, there you go. And so then his turn's obviously over. He gets like a shot at the bows of the leading ship in this other line. And so then the following turn starts, like the opposite player's turn. And then I put on Yakety Sax because this guy just goes a hex windward of him and takes his 4 ships, which are not quite as big. They were British 74s, and the other guy had like an 80 or 2 and another 74. And just stern rakes the fuck out of every one of them to Yakety Sax. And that was quite delightful. And then that dude, like, got really, really mad. And, like, it's one of those, dude, I'm standing here as the game master making suggestions as to how to make your gameplay not as shitty. And you're just getting mad, and they're going, "Ugh, I'm just going to play my game." Like, you're going to lose your game, bud. and then he did, and it was kind of funny, and the music just made it better, you know. It's just one of those things. What a
La la
fucking
la! I
idiot.
can't hear you. Benny Hill's coming on.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like, I don't know what to tell you, pal. But so again, there's like music that makes me think of wargaming related things, but I can't necessarily say that I ever listen to music and be like, I need to play a war game. It's a lot of shit that makes me go, I need to play a war game about that. But I don't know that music has ever been one of them.
I got a couple.
Get it?
Well, being a big Warren Zevon fan, both
Same. Yeah.
both Roland the Headless Thompson Gunner and Jungle Work.
Fair.
Number one, because I have a Roland the Headless Thompson Gunner Mini.
Yep. Same. Yours is in 54, isn't it? Or do you have one
Yes.
in 20 mil now too?
No, I'm not going to do one in 20.
Why not?
Because I don't plan on doing the Bush War in 20.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it
Not
doesn't necessarily
yet.
have to be the Bush War. You can hear rolling all the way to Berkeley.
Well, yeah, but he lost his head after what I'm gaming.
Well, yeah. I mean, he lost his head, but he still wanders through the night. He can
That
wander
is
through the night in Vietnam.
that is true. Anyway, um, but that, and then I will forever associate Michael Gaciano's Medal of Honor soundtrack with World War II gaming because a very, very, very long World War II skirmish game in my living room while I was in college had that on loop in the background. So much so that all of it showed up on my Spotify Wrapped that year.
There you go.
So
There you go. Actually, now that we're thinking about it, like, uh, Britannia Rule the Waves and Heart of Oak, those kind of make me want to play. Like,
farewell and adieu to you, Spanish ladies.
fair, but that's almost more like a boarding actions kind of song. You know what I mean?
That's
That
okay.
that's not like the entirety of the British Navy or an Age of Sail Navy, the British Navy. Let's be honest here. Sailing out in line, getting ready just to smack the piss out of some lobsters or garlic eaters. Like, yeah, that's fair. I can see that being a thing. Especially, dude, did I tell you guys? So I got this White Dog Games game. That game, Master and Commander. I think I was talking about it last week.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It came in. It is pretty easy to play. It's pretty fun to play. They send you a dinky little mat. It's not dinky little mat. It's a 17 by 22. So it's like half map sheet sized. But the nice thing is it essentially breaks everything just down into rates, right? So to a certain extent, all third rates are the same, all second rates, yada 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 are the same, which is fair from a fleet admiral's point of view. That's really what you're worried about, right? Is will this ship stand in the line, and if so, is it really good at standing in the line? Is it good at standing in the line, or is it like the anchor to your line? And so I grabbed. I think I told you guys this too last week that I grabbed Henry Turner's 12400 Napoleonic Naval Pack,
Hmm.
and then I grabbed his individual named ships pack. So it's got you know victory, indefatigable, surprise, stuff like that. And I printed off a reasonably sized British fleet. I think there's 21 ships on the first build plate that I did. Either way, long story short, that that may make its way to a convention sometime soon because I think I also have actually figured out the best way that I can to show like step losses essentially on a miniatures base because obviously you can't flip. Um, I did a semi prototype of it once. I need to actually try and put it into production. But essentially, you take one of the War Games accessories, steel bases that Jeff Lista makes that are quite delightful. You put the front of counter, so like the two-step statistics and values on one end of that, and then on the other end, rotated 180 degrees, you put the opposite, right? So you put your one step, so your depleted ish stats, and then on the bottom of the ship base is you utilize a small magnet such that when you've got two steps, you can have the one value showing when you lose a step, you pick up the whole thing, you rotate the little paper, almost paper thin underbase 180 degrees, and then you have the diminished stats sitting there. But yeah, because there's no stacking in this game or anything like that, so it's fairly reasonable to try and get accomplished.
Yeah.
And then on a big old mat. So the game comes with their 1 inch hexes. I have a blue C mat that I believe is 2 inch hexes, which is perfect for these miniatures. And it should be pretty damn fun. To be real honest with you.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds like something that needs to be done for March to Victory.
it very well may be. It very well may be. Um, is there any info on March to Victory this year?
What's that?
Is there any info on March to Victory this year? Given that it's in like a month or so, 2 months, month and a half.
Um, 2 months. It's the end of March.
I mean, okay, fair. Is there any info on it? Is
Not
there
yet.
a hard date? Anything like
Not
that?
yet. I'm gonna reach out to Jay Wiley this weekend and see what's what. See if we've got anything rolling yet, and see what I can do to help out since I'm over here now.
That'd be cool.
I
That'd be cool.
probably won't be able to make it this year.
Oh, it
Understandable.
happens.
Understandable. Just as a heads up, if y'all hadn't heard, J3 will be 4th of July weekend again.
Okay.
So whether anybody is able to make it or not, that's neither here nor there. Hopefully you can. If you can't, that's understandable due to whatever reasons.
I will either have, for March to Victory, I'll either be in the process of moving or will have just moved.
Right.
So,
Yeah. I mean, the good news is
I'll be
you'll
closer.
be about 45 minutes from an hour closer.
Yes.
Bad news is it's that weekend that's actually, you're either putting boxes on a truck or you're
Taking boxes
taking
on truck.
shit out of a truck.
Well, more like putting boxes on truck, driving truck to property, parking truck, getting convoy of pickup trucks to unload truck, and travel
Right.
to Cliffside to the house. So,
Yeah, of course, as soon as I know the details, specifically what date it's going to be and where it's going to be, of course, I will let everyone here know. So there you have it.
Very much appreciated.
So, what you got coming up, McMurray? Game wise.
Let's see. Obviously, every Tuesday I play. This next Tuesday might be the last one where the only thing anyone is interested in playing is bolt action. So hopefully I can figure out doing some other random stuff for the weeks following that. Um, let's see what else. that the Big Muddy game day that then includes the little bolt action tournament that they're trying to run, that I'm helping to run, is the following Saturday, so the 7th. That'll be good. That'll be a fun day. Get to play. I'm pretty sure I know most of the people who are gonna play, but that's fine. Whatever. As opposed to just a game a week or maybe 2 games a week, I'll get to play 3 times in one day, so that'll be fun. Um, that's about all that's on the schedule, to be honest with you. Obviously, games as they pop up are a thing,
Right.
but
So tomorrow, headed over to my buddy Doug's. We're playing Car Wars again.
nice.
Um, Always a fun time playing that. The thing I like about Car Wars over stuff like
Star Wars.
Gaslands,
Oh,
Gaslands, is it's uh, very it's much more realistic in its physics. So, and what I mean by that is, yeah, you can attempt to do a hard 90-degree turn doing 90 miles an hour, but you may not get out of it without flipping your car a couple of times. Whereas with Gaslands, it's not quite. I mean, yeah, you can still end up in a bad way, but it's not as drastically affected uh, as it is with Car Wars. Uh, and Doug's got all of the maps on foam core, so it's all laid out nice. And we don't do it with miniatures like with micro machines, but we still just use the card stock. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We played it well a month ago, 28 days ago, on the 1st of January, and so we're playing again tomorrow night over at his place. That's going to be fun. This weekend, I don't think we've got anything scheduled, but the following weekend we've got our we're starting our Star Trek RPG. So the 7th, we're starting our Star Trek RPG. So that'll be fun. Oh, Mike's in the house. How you doing, Mike?
Mr. Mike, how we doing? Greetings, greetings, greetings. Reese, I meant to.
Yeah.
I know we briefly touched on it, but I don't remember what our conclusion was. Were you at all interested in those one? Yeah, they're either 1 1200 or 1 600 scale, like ironclads. Like,
Um,
well, I take that back. They're ironclad battleships, not ironclads, but they're not quite pre dreadnoughts.
I am I interested? Yes. Will I take them? No, because I do not need another naval skill.
Well, that seems silly.
That sounds like the talk of a quitter.
I,
Yeah,
I,
no
I
shit.
have I have got to have some sort of limitation. So
Well, I don't disagree with you. Just don't make that your limitation. There's no such thing as too many naval scales.
well,
Exactly.
I am sitting here looking at 3 mil stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
So if
sitting here.
they're so if they're
I'm
1 600, that's perfect.
I'm sitting here looking. I'm sitting here looking at 3 mil stuff to make scenery for my Vietnam air games, fire bases and villages and such.
Great targets for battleships.
Correct.
I'm just saying.
Shoot me a price and we'll talk. But
They're like $2 each.
oh, well, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I wasn't asking if you wanted to pay for them. I was asking if I grabbed them if you wanted them.
I'll take him.
All right.
I'll take him.
All
Because
right.
I do have one 600 and one 700 naval, but it's World War II stuff.
Well, that's pretty awesome. What are they, like small boats and stuff?
You saw them. It's the destroyers that we were using for targets, or at least intended to use for targets at March to Victory last year.
Oh, I thought you used mine.
Oh,
I did because mine weren't ready.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Outstanding.
Mike says he just finished filming a video on the game Battle of Bayous, December 1814 to January 1815.
Nice.
There you go.
Is Andrew Jackson there?
If he's not,
Andrew
he should
Jackson's
be.
got to be there.
Nord says Hexy would say one naval scale is too many,
Well,
and Hexy
that's
would be
fair.
wrong.
Hexy says what?
That one naval scale is too many.
Oh, nah. See, Ashley. Um, nah. Jeffy's coming around. Jeffy wants to play Flying Colors, which is fair because it's a great game. Um, but Jeffy wants to play Flying Colors, which is
Charles
quite
says
exciting.
limitation. What is this word that hurts my ears?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly correct.
I still need
I
to
do
drag
not.
out my ironclads and paint them up.
Like your
What
Civil War
scale?
ironclads,
Hmm.
dude. I got a bunch more of Toby Barrett's 1/600 stuff from the same guy. He had probably 8 or 9 more, including some big ones like Housatonic.
Hmm.
Quite delighted.
Well, I've got plans for him that don't involve the American Civil War.
That's fine.
So
It's entirely reasonable.
I've had an idea bopping around my head about a strange South American type country that all of a sudden has the unobtainium mineral that everybody needs to advance their technologies,
Do you
and
call it rubber stand?
something like that. And having just throwing all kinds of crazy imperial powers against each other in the jungles,
Yeah, it sounds awesome. Sounds like rubber stand.
and then
Yep.
potentially having um, flying flying Victorian battleships as well involved in that.
Dang.
So we'll let you know how it goes.
Be that awkward 1880s time when all of a sudden Brazil rolls up to a U.S. port for a goodwill call with a battleship that the U.S. Navy's looking at like, fuck, dude, we don't have
You
like,
can't take that.
fuck, dude, what are we gonna do about this stuff? Like,
So I'm to save myself from my own historical I screwed up. I will probably rename all of the imperial powers things like the Republic of Washingtonia and such things. Um,
yeah, and
and
garlic land and sauerkraut land
exactly, exactly.
and T
The
Bitchville.
Duchy of Fromage.
Yeah.
Um, I just a thought. Um, we'll see. But that way I can play surface actions with ironclads. I can have 1898 land stuff going on. Still use my amazing jungle terrain, and maybe throw some Victorian airships in. So I don't know. Crazy thoughts.
Pretty awesome. I like them.
I need to finish painting my 20 mil Vietnam stuff first. So
There. Luckily, Vietnam stuff paints up fast.
it does. It does when I actually get to paint.
That's fair.
I couldn't get out to the shed for a while, and then I couldn't get out to the shed for a while. So
This too will pass.
yeah. Well, first it was the knee, and then it was the ice.
Well, that'll happen.
So,
Last thing you need to be doing is wandering around on ice right now.
well, I have to do it for work. I better not do it for fun.
Exactly.
So anyway,
Somebody pays you if you get hurt at work. You walk
Oh
out
yeah.
and bust your ass at home, somebody's just gonna laugh at you.
Well, my medical bills from the other got covered by work too.
I know, but even so, man, Jesus.
Yeah. So.
Nobody's gonna look at you and be like, well, gravity is work related.
Yeah.
Hey, gravity isn't just a good idea; it's the law.
Fair.
Oh. So I'm finding out all of the Pico 3 mil stuff's basically resin now.
It is, which kind of makes me sad,
Yeah.
but whatever, man. Like,
Because
I just
they just came out with a Hawker Tempest. And I've kind of wanted
wait,
one.
wait, pause. Their figures are resin too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, what the shit?
Yeah. And the tanks.
That's got to make the mold lines fucking terrible on those things.
I think they're 3D prints.
Oh,
yeah,
well, they're,
yeah.
oh, they're probably okay. Okay. I thought you meant
Take
resin
care,
like
Nord.
cast resin, which would almost be hard to do at 3 mil. Just
Yeah,
breaking
it
the
would.
surface tension of, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
but if they're resin, wait a minute, whatever. Resin prints are fine. Um,
yeah,
like
but
Pico's always
when I
done
can
stuff
do it myself,
fair. You can.
yeah,
Pico's always done stuff really, really well though. So on the bright side,
they
it means
have.
it's probably they probably do a good job at cleaning supports and then cleaning and curing your figures in a really good way, as
I would
opposed to a
like to
lot of
say
places
that
that don't necessarily
yes,
do it.
but my last order still had all the supports attached to the minis.
What?
Hmm.
They cured with supports attached?
Evidently.
Oh,
Well, that's no bueno.
That was fun.
wait.
Come here.
No, that's asinine.
God.
Yeah. Anyway, um, I will probably be putting in a Pico order soon rather than later, but a very small one.
Were your planes 3D printed?
Of course,
Some
of
of them,
course
yes.
it's going to be smaller. They're 3 millimeter.
Haha. That's why I've gone to tumbling dice for most of my planes now.
It's fair. And then you can get all your cool, weird naval stuff too.
Exactly, and do it in the same order.
They do have a really good they have a surprisingly good selection of like Age of Ironclads and pre-dreadnoughts, given that nobody fucking makes those.
Hmm. And they're all on the same scale too, so I can have a twin turret monitor roll up on, a British, whatever fill in the blank ship, and so
You talking about like an early British seagoing ironclad, or like
something of that nature, or other
okay,
other stuff, anything British. Because I think
sure.
Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders being supported by river monitors would be quite awesome.
Hell yeah, dude! I need to figure out. I don't remember where I got. I have a 6 millimeter, like essentially river monitor. It's metal. I don't know where I got it, and that's really bugging me. I feel like I
I
probably got it from a regular, but I don't know.
I'd like one in 54 at some point, but
That'd be cool. We
that
could build one out of wood. It's honestly probably the easiest way to do it.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Probably
Well, I
won't
mean,
ever
wait, do you
do
mean
it.
like a Civil Warrior river monitor, or do you mean a river monitor like a small steel vessel that's got a 5 inch or 6 inch gun at either side of it?
I mean something like the USS Monitor.
Oh, then yes, we should certainly make it out of wood. That's fucking easy. Reese, do you have like a 2x10 laying around?
Yeah.
Cool. Then we need to find a fucking cake box. Done. Okay, sorry, a hat box. Done. Hat box, toilet paper roll. Woohoo!
What size guns were those?
Probably 10 or 11 inch Dahlgrens.
Okay. Hang on.
Let's
Let's see what Armies in Plastic has in the way of artillery.
Yeah. I thought you meant like an actual, like, okay. All right. Let's see. Monitor had, yep, 2 11-inch Dahlgrens.
Best I could do is 24-pound naval guns.
Nowhere even close to big
Oh, I
enough, big
know.
dog.
I
We're
know.
definitely using toilet paper tubes.
I got 30-pound parrots, but that didn't work either.
Honestly, at that point in time, do you have like a shopsmith or something around there somewhere?
Maybe. What
Just
you
get
looking
some.
for?
I'm saying just get some blacks or get some black pipe, and you could just. It'd take a while, but you could just polish the outside of the black pipe, and it'd look. Cut
I,
it to length, polish
I'm,
it up.
I'm a decent enough machinist. I could probably pull it off.
Well, yeah, if you're a decent enough machinist, then you could probably even start cutting a minor contour in it,
Hmm.
so it's not just two chunks of pipe. But either way, like, yeah,
Oh, buddy.
yeah,
I just found the Verlinden resin cast 54 millimeter Union Navy monitor gun turret kit.
yeah,
How much
Fully
does that
detailed.
cost?
$176.
a lot. Yeah, that's my point. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, what might work really fucking well for that turret is next time you guys pour footings for something,
Hmm.
just as cleanly as you can, zip off like a 4 foot section of it of the if you guys are putting in if you're using cardboard fuck what do you call it
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
either way my brain is like half gone. I apologize, I've been organizing shit all day. And then that'd be a perfect turret if it's I don't know 10 10 inches. What the fuck am I talking about? It's a concrete footing. You could probably get one that's like 14, 16 inches around without any issue.
So the 30-pound parrot was only 4.2 inches at the bore.
At the yes, correct. Wait, the 30-pound parrot, yeah.
So you're saying that I would need an 11-inch gun? That's a big gun.
Yeah, they're huge.
280 millimeters.
What's
Yeah.
that? About a 300 to 350 pounder?
Let's see here.
350, 351, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see.
I mean,
Like the cool thing about Dahlgrens is they're the weird like bottle shape almost.
Hmm.
Um,
I was listening to a podcast on Dahlgren guns today.
yeah, and how after not a Dahlgren blew up, all of a sudden like they started half charge and everything, and it was just frustrating.
Well, it was that Dahlgren himself was very, very cautious,
Yeah.
and then they throughout the war he was slowly inching up the charge to make it into a high velocity gun, but he had like so many um, safety stipulations written into it.
Oh no, I get you. The frustrating thing is that excuse me, had Dahlgren guns been fired as they, finally were, which was still well within what was a safe charge for the gun, I would have put money on Monitor taking giant goddamn chunks out of the
Oh,
Merrimack.
Monitor would have killed Merrimack if they had full charge Dahlgrens.
Just obnoxiously so, yes. Like all of a sudden you just, sorry guys, we just punched this entire kind of shitty, 2 or 3 layers of laminated 1 inch steel clean through almost through the opposite side of the ship.
Well,
Everybody's toast.
that's the other thing too, is that laminated steel. You get 2 solid hits on it, those rivets pop. It's worthless.
My point is that a fully charged Dahlgren, like your first solid hit, rivets are popping like, projectiles inside. And then the second one, you're sending giant fuck off chunks, if not, half plates through the Merrimack's crew.
Like the worst spalling you've ever seen.
Yeah, yes. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know.
So they make a 1/32 scale 11-inch Dahlgren.
That probably works.
It does. Problem is availability and cost. Currently out of stock.
Okay, an 11-inch Dahlgren typically fired a shot weighing approximately 170 to 180 pounds, or an explosive shell weighing 130 to 135 pounds. This motherfucker shot a round ball of me. So the question of how heavy was the shot is approximately one McMurray after a healthy dump. That's awesome.
So we still will not use anything. We will still not use the metric. We'll use anything but the metric system.
Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, I found one at 1/16 scale, but that's expensive.
Yeah, no shit. That's because it's still huge. What's it made out of?
Resin.
Okay, that's good. I was about to say you could turn one, but it'd still be heavy as a motherfucker.
Might do one out of wood with a lathe.
Hey, now you're speaking my language.
I just found a 1/35 scale Hunley.
Oh, that's cool. Fun fact: you could still probably almost use a big ass toilet paper tube, and then you could throw it in water, and eventually it would do the exact same thing the Hunley did.
Okay.
Except for you'd have to find a bunch of little somethings to shove in there that could die, and that would really suck.
I don't know. You do it with cockroaches.
Eh, fair. Kind of hard to kill.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's see. How big was the USS Monitor?
And it doesn't have to be the monitor. I just something to throw in a game.
Monitor is hands down the simplest to make.
I figured as much.
I would absolutely advocate Monitor. Although at 1/32, it's still well over a foot across. Jesus Christ.
It's huge.
Like, I know it's big, but goddamn. Um, let's see here.
179 feet long, 41 and a half feet beam.
I don't think I can fit that on the game table.
Yeah, it'd be like an inch or like a foot and a quarter across.
It'd be a boarding action on top of the monitor. Well, there you go. There's an idea.
That'd be rough. Yeah, no shit. Um, let's see. Foot and a quarter across.
Haha! I knew they would save me.
Ooh,
Spira Miniatures.
okay.
I can 3D. I can get one 3D printed for about 15 euros.
The guns?
The Dahlgren 11-inch naval gun.
Oh, hell yeah, that's not bad.
No, it's not. And I've done a lot with Spira. They're really slow to ship, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and change that over to US dollars since that's what we trade oil in. $17 plus shipping. That's
All
really
right.
not bad.
So we're gonna need yeah, I got a lathe, Charles. That's a good point. But okay, so we're gonna need the hull is a foot and a half or a foot and a quarter by 5.5 feet, 5 and 7 maybe, or 8 inches. That's easy enough to do. Like, God damn it, Reese.
You're thinking about it now.
It's like, I mean, I probably have the fucking lumber in my garage.
And you know what you do.
I put it in the back seat of a shitty Subaru and I drive it to your house.
No, you go to
Oh,
Expeditionary Force Miniatures and you buy both the Civil War sets and the Royal Navy sets. You sit in Kit Bash and convert a gun crew for it.
send me a link. Yeah. Wow.
You've been to Expeditionary Force Miniatures. You know what they make.
Oh yeah, I do.
I don't need to send you a link. You've been there.
Yeah, it's true.
We talk about miniature websites like crappy dive bars.
Yeah, I used to be really into those too. Let's see.
I used to work at a crappy dive bar.
Yeah, me too.
My mom was the manager.
I've done a lot of maintenance in them, but that's about it.
54 millimeter American Civil War.
They don't have the naval cruise though.
Oh,
But I was saying, if you look at the Royal Navy stuff, you might be able to convert some
from 1812?
from 1812. Maybe not.
Probably so. Let's be honest, shit didn't change that much.
Well, and the fact that all the heads and arms and stuff are swappable is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
They're pretty easy to kit bash. Oh, we're actually talking about doing this. Is
Yeah.
there an ironclad that would be not easier? Because the Monitor was technically ocean going, wasn't it? Or
Yep.
capable of ocean going.
No, it was ocean going.
Is there a Riverine gunboat or Monitor or something that would be smaller and easier to do?
Well, that's the thing. There's not a lot that's easier to do because that
No,
shit's about as easy as you get.
agreed.
There were Riverine monitors, yeah. Let's see.
The Virginia was not that difficult.
Well, the issue there is then either A, what do you build it out of so that it's remotely sturdy? Or B, how insanely capable and precise are you with your radial arm saw?
I've still got all my fingers.
I still have all my fingers. I don't know that I can make it that precise and have all my fingers. Although, in all actuality, you're also going to have to be pretty damn good with a table saw, too, because you're going to have to rip the long side of a bunch of lumber just to get the. Which that's not necessarily the worst, but I don't have a table saw with that good of a fence, and that's how you fucking lose fingers. Table saws are the worst. Um, let's see. USS Neosho. No, not the Oiler. Jesus.
I was about to say it's going to come up Oiler.
Fuck do I care? Yeah, I knew that as soon as I typed it in. Was just damn it. All right. Length and beam. Actually, they're about the same size. So
Okay, one just more complicated than the other.
yeah, yeah.
I'm googling smallest Civil War river monitor.
Oh, I mean, they're yeah,
See what
fair.
happens. The Casco class and the Marietta class is what it's coming up with. But I don't know if that's true or not.
What?
170 feet long on the Marietta, so I know.
Yeah, it's 9 feet shorter than monitor.
Yeah,
What was the length?
179 feet.
170 feet.
There's the
179 feet.
CSS Manassas 143 feet.
Yeah, we don't want. Although I would like beating up on a.
No, give me my Southern boys. Although
Yeah,
that
but
would be a lot harder.
No, we're not doing Manassas. No, that stupid fucking humpback motherfucker.
It's turtle.
Yeah, no, with the gun poking out the front like a pig's snout. Talk about a stupid amount of sanding and shaping. I legitimately enjoy working with a hand plane, but fuck that thing.
With armies in plastic making mortars now, I'm half tempted to make a mortar barge.
I mean, that'll be the thing is that in 54 mil, you could very easily do various Civil War, um, like making Riverine monitors, or honestly, once you figured out the angles, making Riverine like casemate ironclads wouldn't be bad. Um, but then, yeah, dude, building floating batteries and floating mortar barges are easy as shit.
Mhm.
Um, God damn, dude, Steve Lowry would love me forever. He's the dude who has all the Age of Sail 54 mil stuff locally here.
Mhm. So what do you need
Me?
as far as the guns go? Is it just the Dahlgrams, or would you need something else?
Honestly, like just various sizes. Dahlgrens are the easiest. But I
What
think
about a 10
Charles
inch Columbiad?
saying, yeah, I mean, they're visually not distinct enough that it's going to make a huge difference.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm I'm a I'm a fan, and I'm not sure that at first glance I would necessarily be able to tell you no, that's not correct. Um, like a lot of Columbiads towards the end, or to where I don't know if it's the end, early models or later models, had almost belted appearances to them,
Mhm.
as opposed to the really rounded, like wine bottle sort of shape that most Dahlgrens did. But it doesn't. It's not a huge deal.
They've
You know what I
also
mean?
got the big Blakely Seacoast 12.7 5-inch rifle.
That'd be pretty fucking cool. Um,
I'm just going through their various cannons and looking at it because eventually I'm going to make a Spira order after I get moved
the
because
other
they
ones
take
that are
forever to ship. Because I frankly need some I need some better cannons and some howitzers specifically.
fair. What would be cool is one of the British disappearing guns.
Yes.
Like that'd be sweet. Like okay, we got it loaded. Shoot that bitch up there, bang, and pray that the recoil doesn't kill all of us.
Did I show you the pictures of the artillery assemblies on the fort in Hawaii that had a similar contraption for World War One era naval guns?
Yes,
That was
that's bad
awesome.
to the bone. God damn it.
Got a 15-inch Rodman.
Jesus. Sorry. I keep forgetting that if my phone like shuts itself off, it disconnects.
So I got a 15-inch Rodman and a 150-pound Armstrong.
15-inch Rodman is fucking huge.
Looks like it's in some sort of siege. Uh, what's the word for it? Mounting.
Yeah, like a sled
Hmm.
or a sliding mount. Yeah. Let's see here. Royal Navy Gun Crew. So when you say these are head swappable, does it if there's like 10 figures, does it have 10 heads in it or does it have like 20 heads in it?
Probably I don't know. Probably between 10 to 15.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't be
Uh,
sorry.
if they are head swappable, which I think most of them are.
Oh, in all honesty, most of these Royal Navy heads would work for ACW heads anyhow.
Right. Just the hair is what I'm more worried about.
Clip, clip.
And then I don't know what you think about the uniforms, but
It doesn't matter. Like, naval officers wear uniforms that you have to be worried about.
cover them in motor oil will be fine.
I mean, to a certain extent, you're exactly right. That's my point. Is that it's not.
So
I'm not super duper worried about that. Let's see here. I don't fucking need 54 millimeter ACW.
no, you
What am I
don't. But
doing?
they're awesome.
What am I doing?
Um, I am seriously debating getting some 13-inch siege mortars just for the sake of it.
They are cool. I'll be entirely honest with you. They are cool.
The thing is, I have a couple of 30-pound parrots and a couple of 24-pounders,
Yeah.
but that's all I have for Civil War artillery.
Oh shit! You don't have any like 12 pounders or anything, or a 5 inch
No,
howitzer?
No, I don't. So that's why I'm looking at Spira to potentially do something like that.
Oh, well, I mean, hell, Expedition Force, if we wind up getting some of these things to use for artillery crews, then you're going to
Yeah,
get 2 guns per pack, anyways, that we're
that is
not going to use. You know what I mean?
that is true, and you do have to make a 4-box order to be able to order from them.
Correct.
Let's see.
Which means that you're going to get anywhere from probably 4 to 8 guns at the minimum.
Potentially, yeah. But we were talking about using those guns for that armored keelboat. We should probably just stick with the War of 1812 keelboat gunboat type thing.
Which would be bitchin'.
It would be, and I really want to do that at some point
Well, name a day,
after I move. We'll do it.
and we will make that happen. Because, yes, it will be bitchin', and it
Can
will
we
happen.
can we make it float?
Yeah, I'm going to make them out of wood.
I'm just saying because I'm going to have the river in my backyard.
Okay, no, we're not putting them in a fucking river. Oh, bye, miniatures.
I'd put on my roadie shorts and dive in after it. Don't worry.
I understand. I'm worried. I'm talking about the individual figures.
That too. Oh,
Okay, let's go look at this. Yeah, because they made pirate crews too.
oh, I did not need to see that.
Man, we're gonna have to make.
Expeditionary Force just came out with um, shell jacket infantry with like
Yeah.
the sun shade on the back of the kepi.
Yep.
I had not seen anything like that in 54 before.
I just saw those when I was looking at ACW stuff.
Yeah.
How do these match up to like the Glencoe pirates?
I'm not sure. Let me see. Do you know what how Glencoe pirate miniatures? I would have to look him up.
Oh, they are 132nd
Then they're probably pretty close. Your
tits.
your 54 millimeter in Expeditionary Force will be 132nd. Your 60 millimeter will be larger than that.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah.
So they probably work pretty well.
Nice.
Now, obviously, they're modeled after a certain group of French pirates.
Who?
The
The 1812 guys?
1812 pirates.
Oh yeah, obviously. No. I know that. Yeah.
But you throw some of those frontiersmen and some of those Tecumseh's woodland Indians in together with those, and throw some Indian heads and some frontiersman heads on pirate bodies, and you've got a keelboat crew.
Absolutely, you do.
So
I need to get a shitload of Lincoln logs.
the guys with the yeah, you do. I've got some.
Perfect.
Not that I want to cut up, but
No, I mean for terrain.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Have I ever shown you my first like World War II 54 millimeter games?
Yeah, I think you. Yeah, where you're using the Lincoln logs.
And then if artillery shells hit the building, there was a chance to use the little dynamite exploder on the corner of the building.
Hell yeah.
So it was dynamic terrain.
Hell yeah.
I'm laughing at these pirates with the flintlock pistol like in the front of their waistband,
Yeah.
just ready to go.
Appendix carry's been around forever, dog. Nothing is new.
Oh no, I know.
Nothing is new.
It just they know what's up.
Hell yeah, dude. They know what time it is. Man, fuck me looking at these 54 millimeter bullshit. Fucking with 2 mil on the table in front of me, and here I am looking at 54 millimeter. Because exactly what I need is a scale that's 26 times the size. I'm going the
I
wrong goddamn direction.
I intend eventually to get the 54 millimeter H.G. Wells figure because there is one out there, and set him up playing with like 2 or 3 mil.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think that would look cool as a little diorama
That would look cool.
because he was a 54 millimeter gamer.
He was.
So looks like you can get a box of 16 Glencoe Pirates for $10 on eBay.
Yep. I'm
I
aware.
I did not know about those things at all.
Yep.
You said something.
That is exactly what I was.
So
God damn it. Yep. That is exactly what I was looking at. That is exactly what I was looking at. It also looks like there are several ones there too in stock. Do I need 32 pirates before?
man, I got to get moved before we do any of this. So
Fuck it.
I know it's technically wrong, but I really want to base all of my Civil War and 1812 guys and French and Indian War in winter basing
Why is it wrong?
because there weren't any major Civil War battles fought in the snow.
Yeah, you know why? Because it doesn't snow that much in the South.
That is true. But with me doing Missouri,
No. I'm just giving you shit.
yeah.
You absolutely can. Why wouldn't you? There was plenty of 1812 stuff and French and Indian in the snow. Fuck it.
Well, and if I love Chris Clucky, and I say this all the time, I will never do summer French and Indian War in '54.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can't. Once I've played on the best, I can't try to imitate that. So
Yeah, I mean, okay. Right back where we're at. Here we are. Okay. So now I'm painting a Cyclops that is 3.5 inches tall. So that's 28 mil.
there you go.
It's 28 mil scale. Again, he's 3.5 inches tall, but
He's the size of a standard action figure.
pretty close, yeah.
So
Yeah. But I mean, again, so it's the Cyclops though, so he's got to be friggin' huge. Um, but it's not helping with my whole struggle to not actually like
get it
uh
54 millimeter.
no, to not buy like Trojan Warrior figures. Charles, a four jaw, but to be honest with you, if I was gonna turn guns like that, I'd probably just uh screw a decent turning blank for it directly into the or directly to the live center and then use a cutoff once I hit the end. Um, probably at the breach and then just sand slash if it's going to be that big, it might be getting some green stuff or white or gray stuff onto the breach to make the elevation steps. Yeah,
So Expeditionary Force has 60 millimeter classic Greeks.
I saw that. But I can't have the dudes bigger than the Cyclops, you know what I mean?
Hey, you know if you see
Well,
a
it's
midget,
time to get a bigger Cyclops.
if you see a
No.
midget Cyclops, you pick on the midget Cyclops.
You're not wrong. But I don't even remember. I mean this is
I'm going to say that, and tomorrow I'm going to run into a 3-foot guy with one eye.
yeah, dude. He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be pissed. But honestly, I'd need to figure out a system that works well with that sort of thing, and that's not necessarily the easiest to do.
No,
I did paint up.
I have no desire to do ancients. I like deodorant too much.
I mean, you can still wear deodorant. I played a Stalingrad game without losing feet to frostbite and stuff.
I was more referencing the certain conventions that seem to have large amounts of ancient gamers that you walk in and there's just a funk.
Oh, eh.
But
I'm real lucky. I mean, I'll be real honest with you. Around St. Louis, there's not that many, like, most of the historical wargamers you run into shower and bathe. They're retired people who are relatively,
well adjusted.
professional and stuff. Yeah, it's
That's
a
helpful.
decent group of folks. Yeah. Um,
It's very helpful.
it's drastically different than um that being said, it does make it entertaining playing historical games on, like a weeknight in a game store,
Hmm.
because you've got historical gamers on one side, and then in tables maybe 10, 15, 20 feet away, you've got their just mentally fucked up disappointment grandchildren, and it makes the fucked up 40K gamers like really, really uncomfortable. It's kind of hilarious. It's entertaining to watch the reaction of some of the 40K players when they look over and see people that, again, look like their grandparents that they've been lifelong disappointments to. Also
Oh,
playing war games,
oh,
because as it turns out, you can play war games and not be entirely fucked in the head. All right, let's see. I found a singular unpainted
oh
uh,
no.
Martian sepoy today. So that's fun. So I now have an unpainted Victorian sci-fi figure that is a little frustrating, because I thought I actually had that collection painted. But such is life. Such
C'est
is
la
life.
guerre.
Yeah. Salem, my stupid ass. Go right on in there. You will be my one miniature of shame. It still makes me really, really sad. I was going through those guys again and kind of organizing them. Uh, just when I'm, again, trying to organize and gather all of my stuff here at the house. And I saw the one remaining, like Victorian sci-fi. I always had those two figures. The one guy who had like the hoses and stuff coming out of his backpack that came around the front, and then the dude with the left arm that was like a single barrel, some sort of gun that was then connected to the backpack. Probably I mean, I'd had those figures forever, long, 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 long before I ever thought, okay, I'm gonna play Victorian sci-fi, because they came mixed in with a bunch of stuff, you know, 10, 15 years ago. And then when I did start doing Victorian sci-fi, the dude with the gun for the arm that he had held across his body was like my favorite miniature I'd ever done. And then that dude didn't make it home from a convention. I saw Little Hose Man today and got kind of sad,
Mm.
because then I also reorganized all of my Victorian airships, and their bases are in one big tote now, instead of being kind of crammed into one smaller one and then having the two aphid class big ones just kind of floating around somewhere. So that's good. But I went through all those things too today and kind of had that final assessment of, nope, he's gone. Fuck.
What
But
range was he?
well, that was the thing. I have no idea what those two figures came from. I asked on here and on every show I could get on for years and years and years. And then had people say, "Oh, that's War Games Factory, or War Games Foundry, or that's so and so, that's Brigade, that's so and so." Never found those two figures. I have no idea where they're from. I have no idea.
He's metal.
Yep, but whatever. Such is life. That being said, holy shit. I've been getting stuff in totes and getting stuff organized, and cleaning up around the house, and it's fucking wild. I'm seeing more on my floors and shit than I have in years.
That's awesome.
It is. It's something. It's kind of a pain. It comes
Hey,
with a fair amount of like, what's up?
after I move, I'm gonna have bedrooms to put y'all in.
Hell yeah, dude.
So
Hell yeah, dude.
letting
I'm gonna
y'all
become a
know.
cop in East Jesus. Nah, I'm good. But yeah, man, it's gonna be badass. We are gonna play some games, baby. Play some games.
Better believe it.
Let's see. What else did I find? Oh, I found this colossal uh trebuchet from I don't know where that I remember I got as a like Gondor trebuchet
Right.
for 28 millimeter Lord of the Rings stuff because I 3D printed all those guys, and I had a couple of boxes from way back in the day from Games Workshop, and yeah, I remember I brought that thing up there one day, and somebody's like, "I think it's way too fucking big." Oh, oops, sorry. I don't know.
That's
I
all
don't know.
right.
It was like a big ass trebuchet. I call this Grand at the trebuchet. Go away. But yeah, I don't know. Pulled out where I got all these like 4-inch tall like city walls that are perfect for like Bronze Age stuff slash possibly the walls of Minas Tirith.
Mhm.
Um, those are like 90% built. They're MDF. They're really cool. They're from Blotz. I was delighted to see those. Um, I kind of want to sit here and build all the rest of those, but at the same time, again, what am I doing? It's painting season. I need to be painting right now. It is currently the Analog Hobbies Painting Challenge. I already met my goal, but I need to keep track of where Brian's at. Actually, I should do that. I should go check that right now.
After I move and have everything out of storage, it's gonna be good to inventory everything as well. I picked up an app that's made for uh, miniature uh, organization. It's called Figure Case, and it's like $5 on the app store. It lets you uh, build out collections, and then you can put every single one of your miniatures in there, whether it's painted, whether it's built, whether it's based, and it also helps you track your progress and such. So I'll be interested in using that.
Jesus Christ, I'd eat up 40% of the storage on my phone. Like, I'm just saying, god dang.
Well, oh yeah,
Good lord. Yeah, that'd be a big app, baby. Probably worse ideas though. I should probably do that. Man. Yeah. Oh, there's some hobby related news. As you guys know, Toddy got back into miniatures, right? He's back to Toddy as a miniature wargamer again.
Right.
He did he grabbed his I took his 15s over to him a few months back. He's playing with those, enjoying life with those. Toddy is now a big 6 millimeter wargamer, baby.
hmm,
There you go.
Toddy has a bunch of sixes. I helped him organize a bunch of 6 millimeter armor and whatnot. He's got a bunch of 6 millimeter infantry that he's working on. I don't know how closely everybody is watching the shorts, but Toddy is painting 6 millimeter infantry.
impressive.
It is awesome, dude. I am jazzed up. Boy, howdy. I am jazzed up, and it's getting me all jazzed up to do 6 millimeter stuff too. Um, he was asking me about it, so he stopped by one of those days this weekend when I was sicker than fuck. Um, definitely wasn't taking advantage of me. Stopped by, grabbed a bunch of kind of random 6 mil stuff, bunch of 3D printed tanks that I had done a while back, as well as excuse me. What the hell? What the hell? As well as a bunch of kind of random infantry and stuff. Very excited for the young Mr. Reed. He's coming into his own here. Um, where are my? Oh, well, or the 28 millimeter War of the Roses tackle box is full of shit with unpainted stuff. Well, this isn't really War of the Roses. This is kind of.
Let me know if you find any 20 mil stuff you don't need.
Any what?
20 mil stuff you don't need.
I do not own much 20 mil. I think the only 20 mil I really have is a couple of old World War II tanks
Never mind.
that I had from back in the day when I was converting them into Grot tanks with 40K. I do not.
It was worth a
20 mil
shot.
is a scale I kind of almost got into once, and I got like a box of Pegasus Germans and Pegasus Russians.
Mhm.
I think I was going to play Crossfire with them maybe or something. And then I realized how dumb it was to do a whole different scale just to play another game. Um,
Meanwhile,
well, what was the thing, right? I was like, oh, I'm just going to grab these and I'll play Crossfire in 20 mil instead of 28 millimeter or 15 millimeter. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's dumb. I can play with the same figures and different rules. Um, like
that's true.
it was purely just for the sake of different rules and different miniatures, which is I don't need another scale to explore rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a hard hang on. Hang on. I have enough of a problem. I don't need to add this to it. I did also just find another one of those colossal ass catfish. What if we had a giant catfish that ate Civil War guys in 54 millimeter?
That'd be fine.
Outstanding.
Especially if we're on the White River.
Outstanding. Let's see. How long is this guy? This might be a semi reasonable, albeit semi stony faced representation of a Mekong cat. Let's see. It's like 5 inches long.
That's about right.
What's 5 inches in dumb units? Uh oh, what am I talking about? 125 millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, duh. 5 inch gun. Go. But yeah,
Boom.
Charles, you only have 400 unpainted and unassembled figures.
See, Charles does this thing where he paints the miniatures he buys.
Yeah, well, we can't all be perfect. That's awesome, Charles. Good for you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know if I'm quite at 4,000, Mike, but
I am.
if you count 6 mil, yeah, I probably am.
I'm probably at 4,054 millimeter alone.
That's insanity.
You should come see my semi trailer sometime.
I would like to. Let's do it.
Yeah,
That's
I need to go through
that
there.
certainly tells
Oh,
me I don't need to buy 54 millimeter ACW. I need to drive to Reese's house and help both of us.
yes. Um, by just sitting and painting my 54 millimeter ACW for me.
That's perfectly fine.
Seriously though, after I get moved, you need to come down.
Yeah.
So, both of y'all
Somewhere
have a
here, I
paint
have
day.
a shitload, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, of Mythic Heroes Greeks. Where the fuck are those guys? I don't need to buy Greeks. I have Greeks. I can prime and paint Greeks. Where are these motherfuckers? Now I feel like Jay and Silent Bob. All you motherfuckers are gonna pay. Uh,
When you do come down, we'll do some fleet combat too.
hell yeah! What scale?
Uh, sci-fi stuff
What?
like the Star Wars fleet combat.
Oh,
Star Wars
yeah, that too.
Armada.
Sorry to get y'all worked up for nothing.
Dude, I was like, what scale sailboats do you need me to bring? But never mind. Okay, yeah, cool. Yay, lasers.
I mean, you could bring tall ships too.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 1/2400 scale gun like ships. So, I mean,
Oh yeah, didn't I give you some too?
I think so. But I
Yes.
I bought a bunch of ironclad stuff from Tumbling Dice over the years.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Oh look, more Fire and Fury guys. Oh, those are the guys I did. Okay, those are the guys from the spooky Civil War game, Chris. That was a cool one.
Yeah, it was.
I should redo that at some point in time. Do that again.
With the giant fucking catfish.
Yeah, dude. That was ACW. That had a couple gunboats in it. It
Yeah.
also had some British people in it.
Yeah, it did. And some werewolves.
It did. It had a whole lot of werewolves. That's what, again, Headstone Jackson wasn't going to solve that, personnel crisis without the help of some fucked up stuff. And, well,
Yeah.
there we go.
Werewolves and undead.
Yeah, dude. And some vampires and
Yep.
God. I still feel bad. I told Jeff I was doing ACW, and then I sent him a picture of Headstone Jackson, that like necromancer guy I painted up like he's wearing Confederate gray and whatnot. I
Right.
felt a little bad about that one on his little skeleton horse. Um, but yeah, that's where I did the 54 millimeter bushwhackers, Reese. So I got a bunch, or not 54, 15 millimeter. I got a bunch of 15 millimeter ACW cavalry with like pistols, and I painted them up in gorilla shirts and whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Then just a shitload of Zouaves for whatever reason. I don't remember why. I had like two
You
units of
wanted red
Zouaves with an
pants.
officer, and
Lots and
then
lots of red pants.
lots of red pants, lots of red turbans. Yeah.
I had a beautifully painted Wheats Tigers. I probably had 25 of them in 54 millimeter,
Hell yeah, dude.
and they met an unfortunate end due to microwave spaghetti.
What kind of M&M shit are you into right now? Pants,
Right.
wheat, mom's microwave spaghetti. What?
So my display shelf was right above the microwave in my dorm.
Okay.
They were on the shelf. My roommate was microwaving some spaghetti and got it way too hot and ended up throwing it somewhat upward. And it turns out you get marinara hot enough, it removes paint from figures.
We're just gonna not touch that. That's fucking insane.
It's okay though. They weren't the best paint jobs in the world. I had only
But
been painting minis for about a year and a half at that point.
but they were painted.
They were, and he felt bad about it too because he was a mini gamer as well. I don't remember how he made it up to me, but
Hopefully by repainting a bunch of stuff and then getting kicked in the nuts at least once or twice.
Right.
God damn, man.
I know
Them's
I don't think he ever
them's
painted anything on mine.
them's fighting actions right there.
I didn't really care for his paint jobs.
Yeah, 'cause you use fucking spaghetti sauce.
Well, he was a Blood Angels player, so that tracks.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd you base coat these in? Ah, those aren't as good. That's ragu.
No, I needed a lighter tint. Here's some Alfredo.
Ugh.
I just remember him spending my weekly not my money, but the equivalent of my weekly budget on Mephiston red spray paint and going, "What? What?"
Yeah. Yeah.
I can go down to Walmart and get a flat red for a
Yeah.
quarter of what you're spending on that shit.
Correct.
But it's not the exact right tint of red. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Fun fact:
Eat a pass.
GW's fucking quality control isn't that good. Neither is yours, pal.
Oh.
All right, let's see. That is 10mm medievals. That
That's why
is
I.
a
That's why I
full 12 by
decided to
20.
go with my own chapter. So that's not what they're supposed to look like. How do you know what they're supposed to look like? You've never seen these before. You've never seen this chapter before.
Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to be dark angels? Fuck you.
I used to just tell people I would worry about that in 38,000 years. Until then, they could fuck off.
Right.
Like,
They're green. No, they're oregano.
this hasn't even happened yet. Fucking relax, man. We're playing in the future, dog. Okay, here's some ancients. Those are Romans. That's a lot of damn Romans, though. Ooh, that guy's not a Roman. Oh, yeah, he is.
Isn't that
Never
what
mind.
Hannibal said when he crossed the Alps?
Yeah. Then he wasn't worried about it too bad for a while, and then all of a sudden he was real fucking worried about it.
Where all these fucking Romans come from?
Yeah. That's still one of my favorite, like, long form dumb jokes to tell, is the Custer painting joke.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I had a boss who was kind of an idiot, and he asked me to give everybody a history lesson, and I really didn't want to, and I kind of explained, like, yeah, it's cool, I don't really want to. No, we need a history lesson, we need a history lesson. So I did Dawn is Tough on Greece, but I legitimately made it like 45 goddamn minutes. It was worth it. That was
Classic.
incredibly irritating.
I would have been very mad at you, but that's fantastic.
Well, fuck all the ducks.
Yeah, it was
It
just
was
one of those, like,
turkey.
I told you I didn't want to do this. You insisted I do this. Like, congratulations. If you're going to make me unhappy by being a dick, I'm probably going to do the same thing to you, my friend. Not you, but him. Yeah. Okay, where the fuck are these Greeks? I saved a bunch of Greeks from going back into the smelting pot. Where the hell are they? Ooh, there's some of Carl's old V&V miniatures.
You got a second to help me go through Tumbling Dice's 1/2400 scale range and see what I need and what I don't?
Give me like 2 seconds. I got 2 more of these flats to look through.
You're good. I was just going to read them off to you.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
First rate 120 gun converted 3-decker 1856.
What's your question?
Worth it or not for what I'm trying to do?
What are you trying to do?
That late 1800s weird colonial
No,
scramble.
it's gone by then.
Too early.
Oh, yeah.
A very large frigate, HMS, is it Mersey?
Too early.
1858. HMS Alexandra, 1877.
Probably better.
Okay. So that one has potential.
Yeah.
The, is it Temeraire, 1877?
HMS Temeraire 1877. Hang on, I'm having trouble picturing that one. I'm very
I don't
familiar
know
with the
anything.
original HMS Temeraire.
I just don't know anything about them at all.
Just named Temeraire. No.
Looks to be twin masted.
Oh no, it is. So that's odd. What was HMS? I think it's Devastation. Yes. Okay. So Devastation launched in 1871. That was the Royal Navy's first by design ironclad without sails,
Okay.
right? That might have been the world's first in terms of like large ocean going ironclad capital ships. But point being, if you're doing colonial stuff, do you have colonial powers fighting, or do you have colonials fighting colonial powers?
All the above.
Because when you have colonials fighting colonial powers, you might run into some older stuff or armored cruisers that were designed with sail rigs. But once colonial powers are fighting,
Mhm.
you're going to have big, modern, best stuff. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Now, as I
Like,
said, going completely ahistorical and just throwing stuff on the table, but I want it to look somewhat right.
well, that's the thing though. Like, if you're having colonials fight colonial powers, then you've got to, well, to put it not at all simply and not at all easily, you've got a way easier and way more difficult task, right? Because on
Understood.
one hand, you can use basically anything in terms of types of ships and age of ships. But on the flip side, you got a lot harder because you got to figure out exactly which ships you're using.
Okay.
Um, man, I should really do a Pancho Villa game. I just pulled open all of my. Well, I just hang on.
I want to.
Um,
I want to play in that.
let me find. How do I get to my? Oop, that's not the right camera. There's a bunch of Ninth Cavalry.
Awesome.
Here's a bunch of Mexicanos. Here's a Lancaster, because fuck them. And then here's two. So that goes for the U.S. Right, this Lancaster here, looking all dapper and shit. Bang, 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 bang. And then I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. I didn't want to just take like one of these guys.
Put a max
And
on it.
yeah, that would work for the period, kind of. But at the same time, it wouldn't work for the terrain.
Hmm.
Um,
Unless you're
same
doing
with
Big
like
Jake.
this guy. So what I did was I printed off some really early Kuragani cars and said, "Oh, well, they've seen that, air war in Europe thing where they're just throwing machine guns on the front of airplanes. Why can't we just do that with a car?" And so I painted up two really early Kuraganis
That's
with them, and
awesome.
that one's a little blinged out, because south of the border stuff. Um, and then there's the U.S. command, Mexican command. Um,
Is that Pershing on a dancing horse?
I don't know. Let's see. No, he doesn't have a mustache. It'll be Dan Daly. Um, no. Let's see. There's some random like war reporter correspondent type dude. I think this is my favorite. No, it's not.
Those guys are awesome.
I've got a armless guy somewhere.
Have you got a Ninth Cavalry machine gun team?
I do not. These are quite literally all of the Pancho Villa expedition figures that I own. Every one of them is painted
That's amazing.
as well. No, it's not. There's only like 70 of them.
Still,
But
it's more
yes,
than I got.
that's fair. It's also like the only painted, or one of the very, very few periods that I own that I've painted 100% of everything for. But it's only because it's also, like I said, there's only 70 of them. All right. Kill video for now. I think one of the other ones is my 54 millimeter Gladiator, but there's like 16 of those.
Yep.
But they are all painted. All right. last case down in the bottom of this stack. Are there Greeks in you? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure these are entirely. Fuck, they are. Wait, what are these? What? Are these cowboys? Oh no, these are the Americans that I got that I was gonna maybe do Victorian sci-fi with. Okay.
28 mil.
Yeah. Oh god, there's the 28 mil plastic Russians from the Plastic Soldier Company.
Nice.
Those figures suck. Never buy them.
Okay.
Some 28 millimeter British World War II Royal Navy landing party. It's kind of nifty.
That is nifty.
Yeah, 20 of those guys.
I got a 0 Hour, by the way. I haven't read it yet, but I got it.
Oh, nice. That's a cool, like I said, that's a cool rule set. You might actually really like that.
I got
Wait,
the rule set and all the markers and dice and stuff I needed.
0 hour or 0200?
Oh, 200. That's what I meant. Sorry.
There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you're good. I was trying to make sure I was thinking of the right thing.
0 Hours, that World War One game that's coming out that I have no interest in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 0200 is, I had a good time playing that. I only played it the 2 or 3 times because the guy that I was playing it with jumps around games quite a bit also.
Mhm.
Um,
It
but
looked like it'd be fun in 54.
oh, absolutely.
And I've got enough SAS guys I could figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's the nice thing is that you don't have to, like, once you understand how the cards work, it's not hard to look at it and be like, oh,
Yeah.
well, I could just make up index cards that have all the same shit on them.
I think I got some blank cards too.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, it's easily doable.
Yeah.
So
These Romans will go back.
HMS Inflexible, 1881.
That's a cool ship. You
Okay,
should grab that just because how cool it is.
you got it. HMS Dreadnought, 1881. I think that's a dead giveaway.
It's not 1905 Dreadnought.
No, but it is
Yeah,
an 1881 battleship.
it is.
HMS Conqueror, 1886.
Now we're into the pretty delightful. Um, we're getting real close to pre-dreadnoughts.
HMS Ajax, 1883. Not a
That's
fan of how that looks.
again, that's a full-blown pre-dreadnought.
Okay.
Is it though? That's probably still an ironclad.
HMS Shaw, 1870. That's a cool looking ship, but I don't know if that's gonna make the time cut.
The 1873 Shah.
1870 HMS Shaw,
Oh, okay.
3-masted.
Yeah.
That'd be cool though.
See, that might be a pretty good one for like colonial actions. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Let's see here.
HMS Rattlesnake? Never heard of that one.
Rattlesnake was a really, really common, or was a small ship at the like founding of America.
It's the 1886 torpedo gunboat.
That'd be kind of cool. Is that one of like the really early guys?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna wind up just buying this whole range. Probably.
There's worse things to do with your life.
And multiples of it. I already have some of these, but I don't remember which ones I have.
I know how that goes. That's okay. The Royal Navy likes building classes of ships.
I also have, well, there's also the 1870 Ocean, a French ironclad. With no picture, so I don't know what it looks like.
Yeah. That's a bit of an issue with some of those. I
They,
was happy to see last time I was on there were a lot more pictures. There
oh,
used to be like
they've
zero
updated
pictures.
most of them.
That's good because yeah, there used to be like no pictures on there.
And then there's is it Cerberus turret ram 1870?
Dude, the French get real fucking weird with it in the pre-dreadnought era.
I'm okay with it.
Like French pre-dreadnoughts are fucking weird, dude. Like they're cool from a oh that's a visually very distinct, unique model type thing. From the actually trying to use them as fighting ships, that's
I'm gonna be real honest with you here. I don't care what the time period should be. I'm loving the looks of these steam and sail ironclads,
yeah. Then just buy whatever they
and
are
I'm thinking I'm just gonna do that.
and
Buy
just name them weird shit like the
buy that,
HMS Meanderer
yeah,
and the RN Latora and stuff.
yeah, and get a bunch of um get a bunch of Civil War ironclad stuff too, and throw it in with them.
Yeah, like that's actually a great idea. Just do it and name it after people that you know, like the HMS Meanderer,
Mm-hmm.
the RN Latora, the USS Cax for Bry guy.
Just have a Joffrey in there for Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it'd be weird to have like an HMS Sexy Hexy, but no, it wouldn't. We
No,
should definitely do that too.
no, it would be the good ship of the Republic, the GSR, sexy hexy.
There you go. There you go.
That's what I'm gonna do. Is the Republic of Washingtonia ships are all gonna be called the good ship of the Republic, the GSR.
Let's see. Okay, I don't know where the hell these Greeks are at. Come on, man. I was
That's what
hoping
the
that they
Trojans
were.
said.
Well, I was hoping they were in here in the like small stack of maybe 8 of those cases that I have, but they're not, which means they're back in the office in one of the like 3 stacks of 10 cases that are in here. Uh-oh. Chris, you watching something?
No, why?
I
My
don't know.
wife is.
Oh, okay, you're good. Um, all right. Let's see here, Reese Poo. But yeah, dude, then get after like Jarik Berry and stuff. Some of the French got weird with their pre-dreadnought designs. Like
Oh yeah.
if you enjoy the odd and the questionably useful, boy howdy, wargaming is your hobby. But um,
They have the Cuddy Sark on here.
that's pretty slick.
I might just do a few of those.
That would be entertaining. Yeah, just have windjammers running around.
Well, they've got like gunboats and like little itty bitty paddle gunboats
Oh yeah.
that I'd
Oh yeah. Okay,
So
there's
the HMS Benbow and the HMS Collingwood, they don't have pictures for. They're Admiral class.
those
1887, 1888. Are they no sales, I'm assuming?
those are yes, those are
Right.
pre-dreadnoughts.
Same with Colossus.
Yeah.
The paddle
Cool.
steamer Great Western. That looks like I need that.
The thing's huge. Thing's huge. That or the steamship Britannia. God damn it. It was in the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The bottom. I found them.
There you go.
There are 10 of these cases stacked here, and the Greeks are in the very goddamn bottom. Whatever. I found them.
Huzzah.
I've got 6 more for you that I don't have pictures for.
Go for it.
HMS Prince Albert, 1866. You like it?
All I could think of was the wiener piercing. Hang on.
Okay.
Shallow draft, coast to fed ship. one of the first British warships designed to carry your main armament and turrets, which was 4 9-inch muzzle-loading rifles. That's kind of an odd-looking ship. What else you got?
Royal Sovereign, 1864. Probably pretty similar.
Well, it's probably a main battery ironclad. Oh, no, that's okay. It's 1864.
I believe so.
Okay, because originally it was supposed to be a 121 rate or 121 gunner, and then they redid it it was completed as a turret ship.
That's a wild looking ship.
Yeah, the Royal Sovereign.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool though.
I'll throw it in there just in case.
Yeah, dude, that'd be weird as shit.
HMS Warrior, 1860.
Warrior's a cool looking ship. That's the first entirely iron-hulled warship built by the British Navy.
I wonder if it'll be rigged up with this one and not just have masts. I kind of hope so. And then I've got
You mean like
Achilles, Minotaur, and Monarch.
You always go with the Novgorod and the Vice Admiral Popov.
Mm-hmm.
The weird ass Russian round battleships.
Yeah. Reminds me too much of a bull boat.
Minotaur? Holy shit! Is that a fucking windjammer? Good lord! Thing's got 5 masts. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's it's like a really really angry Cutty Sark.
See the 7-inch rifles on its deck?
Yep. That was fairly common to have a couple of really really big guns and then a bunch of smaller
Yeah.
guys. That's common. I was about to say to be expected, but it's pretty common at the time. Well, I do have a lot of Greeks. Jesus, I don't have a ton of Greeks, but I have enough Greeks. God damn.
Oh well.
Those aren't my favorite aesthetically. Yeah, like main battery ironclads aren't my favorite because it kind of just is just one of those. Well, that's what we just been doing. Come on, do something cool. But at the same time, I understand why they're a thing. You know what I mean?
I do.
All right. So which of these Greeks do I actually want to paint? So I know that if I grab all like 16 of these guys, I'm not going to paint them. Let's try and find the coolest Greeks. Oh, there's a bunch of baboons and a baboon handler. He probably needs to go with the.
Is that your minesweeping team? Just send the monkeys out and just wherever they blow up, you go that direction.
Yeah. Nah, these are. Yeah, these are Mythic Heroes or whatever, the Footsore game.
Mm-hmm.
Greeks. So they're cool figures, but some of them are a little on the more odd side. Like their chest armor is like guys scream like a screaming, fucked up looking face, like that book from Evil Dead.
The Necronomicon.
I don't know the one that's got the like screaming screwed up face on the front of it. But yes, that's the Necronomicon. Then yes, the Necronomicon. But and then some of them are like they got like the like deer legs or goat legs or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, let's choose 5 of these guys to paint. I got Tits McGee over here. There's a normal looking guy with a spear. Some of these guys are like blatantly supposed to like represent gods, so they are huge, dude. Jesus. Well, I don't need 2 idiots with spears or with shields. I don't even know that I need one. Yeah, I should probably have 1 idiot with a shield. All right. So her, the guy with the spear. Yeah, sure. He's wearing a muscle curious. That's kind of cool. That guy's got his nipples out. Sure, it counts. They're cool. That's just a normal guy in a thorax. You're not that cool. You're kind of cool, but not cool enough to get painted today. There's a weird old dude with a stick. Sure. And that guy probably ought to have a hand drilled out and a spear put into it. Okay. Well, I didn't go down to 4 or 5, but I got 8 of them. Yeah, I got 9 of them. No, 7 of them. All right. Do I need to paint any of the rest of these idiots? Ooh, those guys are like Vikings. Too bad I hate painting Vikings. Okay. Ooh, dead
What do you
guys,
hate?
Mike.
What do you
Dead-
hate about painting Vikings?
I don't know. I don't know. The period just doesn't interest me that much.
Hmm.
I don't know. Probably due to the massive number of people my age for a few years there who were dead convinced they were Vikings and like shaved the sides of their head and braided the top fit like fucking dipshits.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. Same as everybody who thought they wanted to be a fucking biker after Sons of Anarchy came out. Like, congratulations, moron.
I'm going through the same thing with cowboys now that Yellowstone is a thing.
Oh, that's not surprising.
Everybody in college asked me if I watched Yellowstone. I told them flat out I'd never seen a single episode, and I didn't know it was a thing until I came to college.
Fair. I have not. Occasionally, I see clips of it on the internet. I'm okay. If I need to feel like I want to be a cowboy, I can either go hang out with you or I can go sit in the middle of the woods by myself with a gun. That's fine.
Either way, it works.
Yeah, I still feel like I'm a cowboy.
And if you feel like you need to come hang out with me, we'll just take guns and go sit out in the woods alone together with guns.
Deal.
So,
Sounds good to me. I don't give a shit. That sounds awesome. Cool. Cool.
hey, after we wrap this up, stay on the line for just a second.
You got it.
Yeah,
All right.
And with that segue, we are going to go ahead and wrap it up for the evening. Because I got to go to bed because I got to get up early in the morning. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. Charles, Mike, Chris Long. I hope everything's okay with your emergency. Hexy. That's okay, Chris. No worries. You can watch it on the replay. So
Absolutely,
All
big dog.
next week it'll be February already. Holy mackerel. Okay, so and I should be a grandfather for the 11th time. I think that math is mathing. So yes, Mike, stay warm, stay healthy, and until next time, we shall see you on the flip side.
Later, guys. See you, Polly.